Welcome to Over the West Nurseries on a breezy afternoon in early autumn, and we're here in the grass section looking at some absolutely gorgeous varieties that I think you would like to enjoy growing in your home surrounds. Here on the nursery we grow over 2,000 different varieties of all sorts of trees and shrubs and grasses and perennials, and if you'd like to find out more about them, can I suggest that you click and subscribe to this channel, and then you'll be first in line for the new videos as we post them. Lots of really good plants, including some really impressive ornamental grasses. And right here in front of me has to be one of the biggest, boldest, and I think probably the most impressive of all of the Japanese silver grasses. This is Miscanthus cosmopolitan. Now here's a plant that, as you see, produces a terrific effect with these big robust stems and broad leaves that are beautifully patterned with this lovely white and green variegation. Now that's what it produces during the earlier part of the growing season. And then as we get into the latter part of the summer and now arriving into fall, look what happens. It produces these terrific big panicles of flowers that glisten and glint in the sunshine. What's more, they move beautifully too. So one of the things I love about grasses is that not only do you get this wonderful kind of architectural habit that you get from the foliage, you get a tropical look to them, and then you get these lovely movements that come from the flowers that are changing through the season, but also you get a really kind of nice tranquil cessation type of thing what you get when the foliage rustles in the breeze too. This particular variety gets quite big. It'll get to about 7 or 8 foot high. It grows into a beautiful single specimen that is big and bold and very impressive. It will also, as you see them here kind of in the nursery, make a very nice kind of seasonal screen. Grows up and then screens things behind, and then in the winter time when it starts to die back down, you can trim it back, and then in early spring it will start back up again to produce foliage and screening effect just when you need it, at a time when we're outside in the garden most of the summer months. It was selected in 1940 in Japan and introduced to the National Arboretum by John Creech and Skip March. They made a trip to visit the famous garden of Dr. Yokoi, the man that was nicknamed Mr. Variegated, because he loved all sorts of variegated plants. And they brought this back and introduced it here to the US, and then Kurt Blumell in his nursery in Maryland started to grow it, and that's when he named it Miscanthus cosmopolitan. So here is a really impressive variety of Miscanthus, or Japanese silvergrass, and it is a terrific plant that you should see if you should get a place for it somewhere in your garden. This is Miscanthus cosmopolitan.